Welcome to Live True Yoga Online. My name is Veronica, and this class is Go with the Flow balancing poses. So we're going to start out cross-legged here. You can also use the tutorial where I give you some hints and tips for balancing poses called Root to Rise, using that and then having this practice in order to apply what you learned. All right, so we're going to start out cross-legged here. Taking a moment to get grounded. So that is a big part of the balancing pose practice, is getting grounded. So palms onto the knees, drawing the shoulders back and away from the ears, closing the eyes. Taking a moment here to feel the sit bones onto the ground. And visualizing beyond the mat, beyond the concrete, down further into the dirt itself, past the dirt, down into the rocks. And as you draw an awareness into those rocks, pick one, drawing your energy around that so that really gets you grounded, rooted into the present moment. So we'll take a deep inhale through the nose and an open mouth exhale. So that grounding, that rooting down of your energy helps you be present. And then bringing awareness back up to the sit bones, shoulders, into your breath. Big inhale through the nose and full exhale out. Gently blinking the eyes open, bringing the palms onto the knees. We're going to gently roll out the neck. And then opposite direction. Good, and then we'll bring the left leg out. Right leg on the inner part of the left leg. So we got a figure four. Flexing the foot, pointing the toe, flex, and point. So keep the foot flexed. And you're going to just massage your foot here. So another way to activate the senses, the feet, really getting connected, getting that muscle awareness into your feet. So just giving yourself a little massage, maybe into the calves, to the ankles. And then we'll draw the heel into the inner thigh. We're going to set up for a Janu Sirsasana. So reach the palms up, inhale, twist the chest over to that left leg. Now on the exhale, hinge at the waist, reach forward, forward fold. So bringing the palms either side to the calf, the ankle, the heel. Bringing the chest over the thighs, forehead towards the knee. And you want to breathe into the back of the legs. So deep inhale, exhale, hinge at the waist. So it's not about the shape. So maybe you're here and you're still feeling a stretch. That's what is important, is where do you feel a stretch into your body? Chest over the thigh, one more inhale, and exhale, hinge. So you want to keep the back flat. It's not about rounding out here. It's about just sending those hips back and chest over the thigh. One more inhale, and exhale, deepen. Now we're going to take the right palm and cartwheel it all the way back to the back of the right hip. Left palm, reach it up. So you can reach up, stay here, or lift the hips up into a wild thing. Reach it back, inhale. And exhale, drop the hips down and high twist over. And come back to center, cross leg, and then switch sides. So the right leg comes out, chest forward, we'll flex the foot, point the toe, flex, point, and flex. Keep it flexed. We start warming up the calf, and then we'll give ourselves the little foot massage too. This is part of self-care, yoga, self-care. And the foot massage, just activating the senses at the bottom of the feet. Maybe the ankle, the calf, getting some blood flowing here as well. And it's a very grounding practice. So massaging your feet, massaging your hands, really grounding. So at the end of the day, if you're feeling like you're really wound up, doing a little yoga, laying down, giving your feet and hands a little massage, really act very grounding practice. So now we'll reach the palms up. We're going to move into Janu Sirsasana. Bring the chest over the thigh. Find an inhale. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Reach forward, down into the ground. So back of the calf, ankle, heels. Chest over the thigh, find an inhale, exhale, hinge at the waist. So always moving with your breath. And then again, it's not about the shape, it's about where you feel the stretch. So if you're lifted here and you feel the stretch in the back of the leg, then that's what works for you. Always do what feels right for you in your body. So chest over the thigh, another inhale, exhale, hinge at the waist. And we're sending the hips back, chest over the thigh. And traditionally, we look at the knee. So again, that drishti point, finding the gaze, and that's where your chest is going to go. One more inhale, exhale, hinge. And then breathing into that space that feels tight. One more inhale, and open mouth, exhale. Good, so we're going to take the left hand and cartwheel it all the way back to the back of the left hip. Right palm, reach it up, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Option here to lift the hips into your wild thing. Send the arm back, gaze down to the ground. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips down, high twist over to the right. And then we'll come back to center. And we'll take the legs and send them behind you to our tabletop. So palms are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We'll feel the shins into the ground. So sometimes we like to curl the toes, but this is a grounding practice. We're going to really press the shins into the ground. Inhale, lift the chest, cow pose. Exhale, navel in, cat, round up. Tuck the chin. 2 more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Press the palms, shins into the ground, shoulder blades up. 1 more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Take it to our tabletop. Tabletop, moving the hands, one hand print out in front, spreading the fingers wide, shift the shoulders over the palms, curl the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Lengthen through the spine, softening through the back of the knees so the arms are nice and long, the hips is long, lifted to the sky, and then the spine is reaching. Pedaling it out, another full inhale and full exhale. Good, we're going to start out with 3-legged dog, so bringing the right leg up, inhale, and exhale, bring the right knee to the right tricep, plant the right foot on the outside of the right hand, drop, bringing those hips forward, gaze lift. So we're just breathing into the inner thigh, option to drop the left knee down. Full breath in, and full breath out. Inhale, right leg high. And exhale, knee to nose. Flex your foot, plant it between your hands. Lift through the left kneecap. Bring the palms up, high lunge. So high lunge. This is even balancing through here. So we're drawing the right hip back, anchoring through the right toe. Extending the left leg long. Palms up. Drawing the lower abdominals in. Bicep to the ears. Full breath in. And full breath out. Good, bring the palms down to the heart space. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring the fingertips down to the ground. Step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back. Plank pose. Plank pose, downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. Left leg reaching it up, knee to nose. And then bring it out to your left elbow, plant it on the outside of the left hand. Right knee can stay lifted or plant it down. Full breath in and a full breath out. So this is just breathing into the inner thighs. One more inhale. And full exhale. Let's inhale, left leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Flex the foot, plant it between your hands. Stay lifting the right knee, press through the left foot. Inhale, high lunge. So this is just getting the legs used to, the feet used to, grounding down one and then the other. So pressing through the left big toe, sending the left hip back, and then bring the hands down to the heart. So as we're still grounding down, we're reaching up, crown of the head reaches to the sky. Full inhale and full exhale. Good. Hinge forward, release the fingertips down to the ground and take it down, forward fold. So my drishti point was focus and I needed to shift it. We'll take another breath in and a full breath out. So now we're going to heel toe the feet together, rolling it up all the way one vertebrae at a time into our Tadasana. Shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, and up, back and down. So Tadasana, standing mountain pose, is the foundation for all balancing poses. So we're going to start into our Tadasana, rooting down through the four corners of the feet, drawing the quads up, navel in, lifting through the chest, chin parallel with the ground and the crown reaching towards the sky. Now we'll bring the palms together at the heart space. And we'll shift the weight over to the right foot, bring the left knee up. So left knee in alignment with the left hip. Drawing the navel in, breathe in here. So thumb to the chest. Now reaching further up by bringing the palms up. Full breath in and a full breath out. We'll bring the hands down to the heart space and release the foot down. I'm going to switch sides, so this is a great way to start creating that comfort of balancing and just shifting the weight over. So same thing, keeping the hands to the heart center or to the hips. I'm going to shift the weight over to the left foot now. Grounding down to the toes, drawing the navel in. Right hip comes up. Flexing. So whenever the foot is floating, we flex. Hands to the heart space. Breathe in here. Navel in. Action, bring the palms up. Root down and then rise up. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bring your hands down to the heart space. Deep inhale. And exhale, release down. Good, and we can shake it up. Moving side to side. Okay? Now we're going to take the feet wide here. Pressing through the pinky edge. We're moving to Prasarita Padottanasana, extended wide leg. Bringing the palms out to a T, drawing the navel in. So just basically engaging through the core is what that means, because we're going to be hinging through the waist and bringing the chest forward. So palms down. If you want a little bit more support, bring the hands to the hips. Find an inhale. Exhale, hinge at the waist, send the hips back. And then release the fingertips down to the ground. Good. And then we'll bring the palms underneath the shoulders. Deep inhale. And then exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the forehead or the top of the head closer to the ground and then reach the fingertips back. So sending the hips back. Pressing through the pinky edge. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. We're bringing the palms underneath the shoulders. Pressing through the pinky edge. Draw the navel in. Hands to the hips. Flat back. Pressing it up all the way. Good. Heel toe the feet together. And Tadasana. Now we'll move into our tree pose. So shifting the weight over to the right foot, bending the left knee, externally rotating the left leg, left ankle onto the right calf or above the knee. Good. And then we'll bring the hands to the heart space. Breathe in here. So you can take it into whatever variation you choose. With your arms, you can stay here, you can reach them up, growing your branches, extending through the arms, feeling that stability into the ground, and then reaching up. Full inhale and full exhale. Good, we'll drop the left palm down, right fingertips up. So this is more bringing the palms out to a T, gives you a counterbalance. Bring the knee forward, palms out, feet down, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Then heel toe the feet together. We're going to roll it up. Sorry, Tadasana. So Tadasana, we're going to shift side into our tree pose. Externally rotating the knee. What's important is to remember is that you're bringing that equal but opposite. So we're bringing the legs in towards each other, creating that strong root, that tree trunk, and then rooting up, rising up. So hands to the heart center. See if you can grow a little taller into your tree pose. And then option here to grow your branches up to the sky. You can take it into a pine tree, opening it up into an oak tree. So finding your variation to which tree you would like to do, but breathing into it. Full inhale, full exhale. Bringing the palms up together at the top, inhale. And stay for the exhale, reach up. So see if you can really reach up your tree, maybe straightening out the arms, cross the thumbs. Deep inhale. And exhale, bringing the palms down to the heart space. Bringing the knee forward and release both feet to the ground. Inhale, palms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Shaking out the head, yes, no. Good, and then heel toe the feet together. Rolling it up. Tadasana. Now we're going to move into a dancer pose. So we're working on inner thigh, outer thigh. Now we're going to take it into the quad. So our dancer pose, same way. We're going to take the left palm, reach it back, and bring the left heel to the glute. Grab the inner part of the left foot. So I want to show you that real quick. Inner part of the left foot. Oftentimes we see people grabbing the outer, and what happens is that we lose space in the shoulders. So the dancer pose, we actually want to bring the palm back, grab the arch of the foot, and keep the collarbones wide into our dancer, Natarajasana. Okay? So we're going to take it into dancer, drawing the left kneecap towards the ground, kick the heel away from the glute. You can always use a wall if you'd like to, or a chair, and just focusing on that balancing leg, that standing leg. Counterbalance by bringing your palm up. Drawing the shoulder back, so your left shoulder drawing it back. Now, if you'd like, you can hinge forward. It's your choice. If you want to reach it up, start reaching, breathe in. We'll do 5 breaths here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll release up. Both feet to the ground. Inhale, palms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. It's okay to shake it out, move, and release the ankles. All right, we're going to take it now other side. So shift the weight over to the left foot. Right palm comes all the way back and grab the arch of the right foot. Kneecap down. Make sure you draw that shoulder back. Now, if you come out of any of these balancing poses, it's okay, shake it off. We come back right into it. Okay? So, kicking the foot into your hands to be the hip, or reach it up. So as you reach out, acts as a counterbalance. You're actively drawing that back shoulder back, heel away from the glute. Breathe in here. You can stay here or hinge. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Inhale, palms up. Let's take the feet wide here. Exhale, hinge waist at the waist and forward fold all the way down to the ground. From our forward fold, we're going to move into a surfer pose. So bending the left knee, left palm down, and we'll just take the right palm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down and switch sides. So bending through the right palm down, left palm back. Inhale. And exhale, press it back to center. Grabbing your ankles, the back of the legs, and actually from your hips, from the back of the legs, draw the palms all the way down to the ankles, and then bring your chest closer in between your thighs. Full breath in, full breath out. Reach the palms out in front. Heel toe the feet 2.5, 3 feet apart. So then we'll bring the heels in, toes out into a yogi squat. So this is a great follow-up Malasana yogi squat for releasing the ankles, the arches of the feet. Elbows on the inside. Full breath in. And then full breath out. So our Malasana, we're going to move into a mini tree or tree shrub pose. So you bring your heels together, you're fanning your toes out, drawing the lower abdominals in, hands to the heart. So this is a very engaging through the core, reaching the crown up. So in our mini tree, a little tree shrub. And then from here, we're bringing the pinky and your thumb to touch the base of the wrist, and then you're going to open up into a lotus flower here. Reaching that flower up over the crown of the head. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring the petals together, hands to the heart. Bring the knees together. Drop the knees out in front. And you make sure you're pressing through the pinky, or pressing the shins into the ground. We're going to take it into a rabbit pose. So a rabbit pose, we're going to cup to the arches of the feet. Find an inhale, tuck the chin, forehead down to the knee. If you want to take it a little deeper, lift the hips up. Good, and release. We're going to slowly roll back up to center. Swing the legs out in front. Roll it all the way to the mat. Now we did all of this balancing standing postures. We're going to ground down by taking a supine pigeon. So we'll bring the left ankle over the right. Left palm presses into the left knee. Option here to float that right heel up and bring the shin closer to the chest. You want to feel it on the outside of the left glute, the left hips. Option here to interlace the fingers and drawing the elbow in. The shin closer to the chest. And keep drawing that left knee away. So sometimes the left knee draws in. Make sure you're driving it away so you release the outer hip. And then option to straighten out the leg and reach for the calf. So all of these are just variations of what works for you. Inhale and exhale. Planting the feet onto the ground. Just going to move the knees side to side, just releasing the outer hip. And then we're going to switch sides. So the right ankle over the left knee presses into the Right palm into the right knee, so option to stay here or float the left foot up. And whenever we're floating, flex the feet. Option to stay here or interlace the fingers, drawing the right elbow into the right knee. Option to stay here or straighten it out. So in every opportunity for you to listen to your body and do what feels right for you. Some days you might take this variation because it's what you need. Some days you might take this. So it's important to be present to what your body needs in this moment. Let's take a full inhale and a full exhale. Releasing the feet to the ground, just moving them side to side. Make a fist, so the fists are on the outside of the hips, and we'll bring the soles of the feet together into a bound ankle, slight tuck of the chin. So it should feel supported. If this does not feel good, another option is draw the heels to the edges of the mat and knees come together. Palms facing down. And take a moment here. So through your practice, things have come up maybe to let go. Here's an opportunity to actively, consciously let go of things that might have been kind of swirling around in your head. So closing your eyes, any stress, any tension, anything that's been maybe coming up for you, here's your opportunity to release it out of your chest, out of your body. Visualizing it going out of your body to your hands, to your feet, down into the ground. So an important part of a grounding practice is to getting present. Further down into the ground, I want you to visualize the area where there's lava and magma and fire and heat and all of those things that you're ready to release, letting it go down into that fire so that it can be released, transmutated. So take a deep inhale through the nose and an open mouth exhale. And drawing your awareness back up towards the surface, noticing the stone that you originally grounded down with, that rock, unraveling your energy from that and visualizing now moving up towards the concrete, towards the ground, to your mat, and now into your body. Noticing the sensations in your body. So take a couple cleansing breaths here. And then still keeping your eyes closed, still softening through the face, wiggling the fingers and toes, bringing your knees together, moving them side to side, and then rolling to whichever side feels comfortable for you, pausing here. So drawing the knees high into the chest. Still closing the eyes, we'll take another deep inhale through the nose and full exhale out. We'll use the top hand to press into the mat, making your way back to an easy seated position. Palms to the knees or together at the heart space. Thank you so much for going with the flow with me today in our yoga practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.